your circle, your currency.
Women and Men of Excellence Outreach Ministries is a global church without walls. We're serving communities through live services, prayer intervention, and outreach that changes lives. Support our $500 monthly giving drive at WAMOE.org/give. Shop with purpose at faithmerchandise.com, featuring Dr. Faith's Miracle Lemonade. Book Dr. Faith for therapy, speaking, or ministry at drfaithreborn.com. Grow through professional connection and vocational training at theexcelproject.com. Subscribe to our monthly newsletter and follow us on socials at WAMOE Ministries. Become a great motivator. Help us empower minds for success in the kingdom of God.
Have you heard about something called Play-Doh? Have you heard about Play-Doh? Play-Doh is one of the most fun things that we see kids like to have. And believe me, I must confess, I've been in school because, work in the educational field. So I've worked with different age group. And when it gets to Play-Doh, the kid comes out of me like crazy. I'm serious. I mean, I'm like, oh my God, Pete, this is embarrassing. This is for the kids. Here am I trying to squeeze and, whatever. But it's fun. It's really fun. But Play-Doh, well, guess what happened? Was never meant to be a toy. Did you know that? Play-Doh was never meant to be a toy. It failed, what? At its original purpose. But the company paid attention. See, again, pay attention. You see, those small things that we sometimes miss, sometimes that's where the greatness is in. Those things that seems like, hey, those small things. We have that little child that may seem to be insignificant. That family that may seem to be insignificant. That person who seems to be not as well spoken or not as attractive or tall or some say beautiful. All right. And we have a look what's happening here. But guess what happened? Teachers noticed that kids were playing with it. And when kids play with something, it's the reason why they do. All right. Parents saw creativity and joy coming out of these kids. And because the company listened to the right people, everything changed. Here's why your circle matters. Here's why your circle matters. The right people fit. Are the right people lift you up. The right fit. The right people will lift you up. Have you ever experienced telling someone something they thought was exciting, good news, and they had a very cold reaction? They didn't rejoice with you. They didn't celebrate with you. Have you had this experience before? Pay attention. There are people who say, well, that's my best friend. How do you know that's your best friend? Sometimes folks don't know that this person's not their best friend. Could be a friend, but when you say best friend, maybe you're going too far, right? Encouragement and honest feedback can turn doubt into direction. Have you ever said to yourself, you know what? Tell me what you honestly think, and I'll give it a space, not to react in a way that's going to be negative, but can I give it a chance to be vulnerable? Tell me. So I want to grow. Many folks can't get to that point, but I think many can and will. So I'm speaking to you. It's important. It's very important. Your circle shapes your confidence. All right. There are people who will tell you to shut up so fast because they think that they're shining too much. They try to overshadow you the best way they can. But guess what? Stay around people who see your potential, not just your problems. Because we all have problems. I know I got my problems. We all have problems. And I'm telling you, there are times when I deal with my coach, and I know I make her real mad. You know, I'm like, oh my God, I know sometimes I must have her pulling out of here sometimes because I can be difficult, and I think many times I come across as being insensitive and gaslighting. You know, get the match and light the gas. Oof. Um, and she would say, you know, that's your gift, you know, but just be mindful how you use it. It's so empowering. Rather than saying, okay, I see something that may run me the wrong way, just say, listen to me. Don't look at it as a bad or good thing. Look at it more as how can I use this right here? Because it's for some good. It's not necessarily a bad thing. It's how can you use it most effectively? When to use it, how to use it. You know, I mentioned some time ago that many years ago, I was told that I talk too much. But I guess those folks weren't my audience. I said they weren't bad people. They just weren't my audience. And it's good to have this kind of awareness and insight. Yes, you see, support turns setbacks into what? Comebacks. Support turn setback into comebacks. So when someone watches my channel and leave a comment and say, you know what? Hmm, I'm rethinking some things. That means they're feeling supported. That somebody somewhere, we may not know each other by family or by blood, all right, or any kind of relation, but just over the internet with true authenticity. Believe me, folks can feel it. They can know. I know everyone won't necessarily connect with the next level with Keith, and I'm not looking for that. That's unrealistic. That's not normal thinking. That's insanity. All right. I'm looking for those freedom chasers. You know, I got some hubs, you know, and if you go to my podcast and my podcast site, I have some hubs, right? I have one called Family Protection Hub. It's a hub. Guess what happened? I must let you know, it's not like an open for all, free for all kind of concept. You know, when you go in life, somewhere like a school or a government building or an open place, you can walk right in, and that's fine. That's not a problem at all. But if you got to come to my home, you got to knock first. All right, got to knock first. All right, then I'm gonna do a little checking out. I mean, I'm gonna see if someone I know or I want having come into my home. So there's some steps. You like what you see, and you want to get further. You're gonna request, right? You're gonna request to join, to be a member. And as you do that, I will say, hey, you know what? I like what I'm getting. I think this aligns with my purpose or what I'm trying to do, and I invite you in. All right. So what has been done has been well prepared. It's not something that I'm just thinking of as a haphazard whatever. It's something that I think is well thought of and well looked into before presented to those who are looking and seeking. So the hubs are there. I got my family protection hub. I also have my passive income hub. And I'm telling you, talk about easy ABC stuff. There's a lot of things out there. And why many of you haven't moved yet is not because don't have the desire. It's just a little bit too complex. It's a little bit too much. For some of you, it's like this clockwise. It's nothing for you. But I know me, and I know how simple and how layman I am, and I think. And there are many people just like me. All right, many people just like me across the world who can deal with the easy stuff and the complex stuff, but there are folks who just want to stay on that, you know, that kind of layman kind of thing. And that's what I offer here. So we have the passive income hub, we have the family protection hub, and we have a hub for digital training and learning. And that's going to be developing more and more and more. I got some good things that I have in store for that one. All right. And I'm just excited about it. I'm just excited about it. And whatever else you see you like there, please feel free to engage because I think that's how we grow and we can see what's out there and all we can build each other up in this network. It's very important that we don't look at it as a loner kind of thing, as a me, myself, and no more. But it's a we thing where we can get together and cross pollinate, as we say, cross pollinate, and and just exchange ideas and really dig deep as a community, and we all can win together. That's what we're looking at here. All right, you know, you're looking at this. I'm gonna give you all we have here, and because sometimes I would go and give maybe some, but you never know who might be looking for something that I have and just don't know or don't hear it. So we have the Next Level Resource Hub, right? That's the blog, right? You can definitely go on that and see what's going on there, and there's a lot in those blogs. We have a passive income hub, all right? We have what? The Family Protection Hub. We have the Digital Training Hub, right? We have the Music and Speaking Hub. So there are folks who hire me, who hire my service all the time, right? And I love it. For me, it's an honor to be at someone's event who don't know me, and they go online and say, "Hey, we see you, we like you, want to have you come on down." I'm loving that as well. All right, we have the Growth Reading Circle. All right, and that's do with I call it my preventative measures when fun is not funny. All right, I have that as well. And I've helped support hub. So a lot of folks may be looking to maybe ask for some help or looking for support. You can also go there and know what's on your mind, and we can take it from there. All right. So the reality is that your environment, it either feeds you, it feeds your fear, or it fuels your future. All right. Your environment either feeds your fear, keep you stuck, keep you in chains and actionless, or what? It fuels your future. And, that's something to think about.
If today's episode spoke to you, it's because you're ready. Ready for your money to work for you. Ready for practical steps, not just motivation. Ready for faith-led financial freedom. Ready to build stability, peace, and confidence for your family. You're not alone on this journey. The Next Level isn't just a podcast. It's a movement toward freedom, one episode at a time. Stay connected. Listen anytime at podcast.keithmerritt.com. Explore the Next Level Movement Hub. Subscribe on YouTube at Keith Merritt. Like, share, comment. Your engagement helps this message reach more families. Take your next step. Visit keithmerritt.com/impact/the next level. Subscribe for the latest blog from the Freedom Resource Hub and join the Next Level Resource Network. Choose the hub that fits your journey: music and speaking, family protection, digital learning, passive income, or Keith's book and reading hub. Press play. Take action. Your next level is calling.